So cleaning the float bowls of all that gunge and what have you hasn't really improved it. Still not running right, so I'm going to have to remove the carbs and give them a really good clean. I bought a maintenance kit for them, so let's get on with it. You really do have to be a little bit of a contortionist to get at these bolts underneath. It's so tight down there. I can't even get a camera down there to film it. But the one good thing about it is once you get a couple of turns on it, you can just get it off with your fingers. The threads are really good. These carbs have been serviced before, obviously. Just one more right down the bottom here. Just drop the nut. Come off now. The only thing stopping the carbs from coming off now is this bracket here. I'll take it off. It's two 11mm bolts. Now we simply just pull the whole lot off in one go. There you go. So I have a container for the right one and a container for the left one. And just so I don't forget, I'll put on the package, R for right, L for left. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is remove the actual float bowls. I'll do them. Hope you can see okay, folks. That. Remove the gasket. I have got new gaskets for these anyway. Right, next thing, take the top off. Again, it's just three bolts. It's handy because it's the same size bolts as the float bowls. We can just nice and easily remove them like so. Okay, the spring. Might as well undo the plunger, make sure there's a bit of oil in it, say. All nice and clean in there. So that's that one done. Butterfly sound. Nothing wrong with that. Now I'm not going to fully dismantle this carburetor. I'm just going to take the float bowl off the side and all the pieces that I've got in the maintenance kit I'm going to replace. Like I'm going to remove all this off the bottom here. Yeah, just pull that clip out like so. That releases the arm. Okay, now need to undo this here. I'm not too sure what size that is. Let's have a look. Right, 12mm. That should just pull out now there, like so. Okay. So we just need a little pick. Pull out the little rubber seal there, as you can see. Doesn't look in that bad a condition actually. That is so tight there. That's just a little spacer that goes on there, that just pulls off like so. Goes in there. And the bolt goes in there. Okay. Okie dokie. Now what size is this? This is 17mm. Just a nut and a spring. Well, I'm not going to strip it down any further than that. They're very basic, these carburetors. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in the parts cleaner. I'll do the same with the other one. So we'll come back once I've stripped this carb down. So before I rebuild the carbs, I thought I'd give them a good clean. And I'm using my ultrasonic cleaner here, I'll just show you. I managed to get both the throttle bodies in at the same time, which is quite handy. I'll leave them in probably for 45 minutes to an hour. So once they're finished, I'll throw these in, probably for about an hour to give them a good clean. And then the final process is to get my compressor going with my airline and blow everything off. Make sure all the airways are all clear and there's no debris left anywhere at all, and then we can start rebuilding them with the maintenance kit that I've got. That should be fun. So now that the parts are finished cleaning, get all the excess cleaning solution off and then straight into a bucket of cold water. Give them a good rinse. Let them to soak for a bit. With the other one, shake off all the excess cleaning solution, straight into the bucket of ice cold clean water. They come quite clean then. Happy with that. You need to rinse them in cold water because I think the cleaner solution, if left on too long, can be quite corrosive. Just need to blast all these out now. So I can't remember whether I set these jet heights or not. No bother, it's just so anyway, the way you do it, you tighten them all the way in. That's tightened all the way in now. Now apparently you turn it out again 12 flats. So all I do is just put a little dab on there, 2 revolutions. And that's 2. Straightforward. So let's go over to the car. So first things first, let's see whether she'll start up. But she started first go there on choke, and that was absolutely stone cold. I'll just let her warm up for a bit. So as you can see, you know, you can actually use the throttle, but the choke is still on at the moment. Now if I take the choke off, she'll just die. As you can hear, there's absolutely no way she can start without choke. So she's obviously not getting enough fuel. It's running far too lean. So I'm going to start her up again on choke, and then I'm going to check for air leaks. That's quite interesting, that if you spray some carb spray on the front carb, on the filter, she picks up immediately. But the back one, or the left one, nada. So we're going to get inside the car now, put my foot on the throttle a little bit and take the choke off, and just see whether she'll run. So as you can hear, I was inside the car, started the engine up with a bit of choke, increased the revs, kept them round about 3,000 revs, turn the choke off, she just dies immediately. The engine is red hot at the moment, the electric fans come on, so it's up to operating temperature. Take the choke off completely and try and start it up, no chance, nada. Apply a little bit of choke, wallop, she starts first go. So what you're doing when you put the choke on, you're richening the mix, cutting down the air and increasing the fuel basically. So without the choke, I think she's running too lean to actually start. I did hope it was just going to be an air leak somewhere, but I've been round with a spray. I sprayed all the hoses, the inlet manifolds, everywhere, and there doesn't seem to be any leak, no obvious leak anyway. So I'm going to have a little bit more of a think about this, maybe get on some of the forums and ask some of the people who've had these cars for years, and yeah, we'll go from there anyway. So as you can see, this car is starting to try my patience just a little bit. I'm persevering with it. As you've seen, I've tried all sorts of stuff, and in the last clip I actually installed a King filter system to improve things. That didn't work either. I've even used an auxiliary tank after cleaning the carbs again, used fresh fuel, same again. So anyway, we'll get there in the end. But bear with us and tune into the next episode, because I can guarantee you that this car will be running as sweet as a nut. So listen, thanks very much for tuning in and watching. If you've liked what you're seeing, as usual, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you wish. It is absolutely free. And until next time, bye for now.